I've spent the last, oh my god, hour being self-absorbed and going back through my YouTube to watch videos. like, like, I was about to go to bed, and I was watching, like, random YouTube videos. I was watching random stuff I normally watch, whatever. I'm gonna read soon. But I went back and I was just watching a few of my videos. And, like, I love that I make these. And I love that I make these videos. And the point of making them for me has been the fact that I go back and watch them. Like, a lot of what I see people talking about with hobbies is like monetization of your hobby and making a hobby into a lifestyle, making your hobby into a career, making your hobby into a side hustle. Things that can generate something outside of just play, you know, including something like revenue, including something like networking, marketing, all of these things, you know. And this, for me, I am trying so hard to just keep as a hobby. Because for me, I have always filmed videos of myself talking. I have always done that. I have always had thoughts that I've written down some of, but always felt incomplete if not spoken with a tone, with a verbal tone, with some sort of facial recognition, without that sort of passion, facial recognition, without that sort of, like, I guess, tone. Like, there's so many topics or ideas or things that I have that are written that I don't feel are as expanded on, explained, whatever, if not for what's said in words. And they don't have to be fancy or crazy. These videos are so low production. I'm in my bed, my camera is sideways, you know? These are not... Or popcorn kernel in my tooth. That's gonna be in there. These videos are not meant for, like, the show. And that's not the point. You know, like, a lot of I'm learning that I have a lot of hobbies. And I'm learning this because I had one of my New Year's resolution was to have 2 new hobbies. I had quite a few, like, random little New Year's things. One of them being I wanted 2 new hobbies. And the point of me making that a resolution wasn't because I don't have hobbies. I have quite a few hobbies that I very much so enjoy. But my biggest issue is forcing myself to leave a hobby as it is. Leave your hobby as a hobby. You know, I love tennis. It's so fun. I'm so bad at it. Like, I'm so bad at it. I think I did it for like 2 or 3 summers when I was a kid. Like, just for like a summer, like, whatever it is, like 6 or 8 week thing that you do. And I was like, it's hot outside. I live in the mountains. It was not that hot, but it was hot. I have blue eyes, so I couldn't see, you know. But I love tennis. It's so fun to me. Whenever I go with friends, I have the most fun, and I just laugh because it's the funniest shit. And, like, these videos, I love these videos because I use a free video program that if I don't restart it every 4 videos, it will cut me off. it it will cut me off, and I will be upset, and then have to refilm, right, and restate what I've said, which might... I always run the risk of that being happening, but it's a 10-minute video, so it kind of, like, humbles me in a minute, and I have this moment of peace because, oh my gosh, and I need to make a video about this so badly. If I'm watching this right now, stop and make this video, please. Make a video about when you have moments of life that are just for yourself and that you don't share with people and that you don't share with anybody and you don't talk about ever, and they're just for yourself and you don't even mean for that to happen. But there's moments like that where maybe I film a video and I'm like, and then it cancels itself because my video program is free because it's a little hobby, and I refuse. And I refuse to extend it past what it is. And I have this moment of, maybe that wasn't meant to be posted. And I've done that before. There've been videos. There have been videos that I've made and then they cancel, or I finish them and I go, no. I just needed to say that stuff and get it out. And like, there's that. There's other little, I love having hobbies. And I think that I get so wrapped up in them. I just watched, I had this video about, it's called, I think I still titled it this. It was like, none of my clothes are broken, so I have to read now. And it was like a goofy topic, but like, it was basically about how one of my hobbies is embroidery, and I couldn't embroider anything because nothing was broken, because I do it to fix things. I do it for fun, but I do it mainly to fix things. And I was like, none of my clothes are broken, therefore I don't have anything to fix, therefore I'm going to read now. And I've been trying so hard to read, and I have been, actually. I finished, since then, I think about a month ago, I finished the book. So slowly, but it kind of was like a snowball thing. But even then, it's like every time that I go to do a hobby, and this can be a good thing in the grand scheme for some people, but I don't think it is for me sometimes, because every time that I go to do a hobby, I feel the need to max it out 100,000% and make it this big extravagant thing that I can, like, just because I go play tennis with friends doesn't mean I need to make a YouTube career out of the fact that I play tennis. Just because I make YouTube videos doesn't mean I have to clickbait it properly to get views, to get a promotion, to get a, like, just because I embroider doesn't mean I need to sell myself. Just because and this is vague, but I feel like this in everything. And there's a part of that because I'm an artist, and because, like, you have to have a part of selling yourself when you're an artist, and when specifically you're an independent artist. Like, I am my own brand, which I hate brand because it's so, like, USA and capitalist and stuff. But like, when you're an independent artist, you have to sell yourself, and you have to sell who you are, what you have, all of this stuff. But when I have hobbies, I love my hobbies. I love my silly little hobbies. I love that it's like I read my teenager books because I like them, and my little hobbies are along the way. They're so fun. I have micro hobbies too, and I think I don't acknowledge those as much. I like fashion. I like my way of fashion. I like that this year, one of my bigger resolutions was like to not buy anything, and I haven't in a month and a half, which is insane to me. Because I'm a big thrifter. And one of my big fashion things is like, I have so many clothes that I've just been pairing together in new ways. And I don't know if you would consider that a hobby or not, but to me it is. Like, to me, a hobby is like a fun little thing that you do on the side. I don't know. What better of a definition is that? A hobby is a fun little thing that you do on the side. I do tennis for fun. I read for fun. I make videos for fun. Like, who gives a fuck? You don't always need to monetize your hobbies. You don't always need to, like, make your hobby bigger and badder than it is. Sometimes if you just have a hobby, or if you have a phase, or if you have, like, a thing that you enjoy doing and you do it and then you never do it again, that's fine. But I've been loving watching my little videos. They're so funny. It's truly like a thing that I make only, I wouldn't say only for myself, but I keep remembering that I'm making these videos for myself because I go back and I sporadically watch them when I feel like it. The fact that they're posted kind of has this permanence. My cat's rubbing her face on my screen. Get off. But the fact that I post them, I love it. It might be narcissistic that I watch myself in these videos talk, but it does some good stuff for me. So, whatever that looks like, make some hobbies, do some stuff. She won't stop rubbing on the screen.